Hi, I'm Susie, and after living and travelling solo in my camper van Lucy for the last 3 years, travelling across 10 countries through Europe and beyond, I fell in love and bought an old abandoned house in Portugal, in the small village of Vieira de Leiria on the central west coast. My journey was an incredible, life-changing story, and I've even written a book, Let Go, Fly Free. Now it's time for a new challenge, to transform this old derelict house into a beautiful traditional sustainable Portuguese quinta. Follow me as I renovate the house and use permaculture principles to create a food forest and a sustainable, self-sufficient life.
I cannot believe how warm it is here today in Portugal. Well, not in Portugal, just here in Vieira de Leiria. And I put my bikini top on. That's how warm it is outside here. And I was doing stuff inside the house and I need to take a break and came and sat out here and thought, oh my goodness, how warm it is. So while I'm out here, I thought I would show you an area that I had not actually shown you. And it's this area here, which is next to the building, at the bottom of the garden that I'm clearing out to put resources. But this would be a great place for resources. It's actually an old toilet, outdoor toilet. And I quite like this idea. I'm not sure of the idea that you could like look in and see who's sitting on the toilet. But the good thing about here is that the roof is sound and it just needs to be cleared out. But like, the roof is sound, and then this will be a good place for, I don't know, maybe out gardening equipment, that type of thing. It does need a good clean in here though. It's a little bit with the spiders and my bikini top on. It's not great, but yeah, look, the water, see the water here, this water pipe runs all the way like here back to the house in a crazy kind of way, up to a tank that was originally used to pump the water out of the well, then put it into a tank high up, so that then you use gravity then to take the water all the way down to this outside toilet. So yeah, I'm probably going to keep this pipe system because once the roof comes off up there, it's going to collect rainwater, and so this is going to be a really good way for me to water the land. So I am just testing out the new cooker, and the first thing that I'm going to be cooking on it, because I haven't had breakfast this morning, and it's going to be from the UK, what I had left in the van, ready break, because it's wet outside and I am in need of something wholesome and good. So okay, what's happening? There's heat, which is always good. How many blobs are there? 6. So I guess maybe 4 is going to be good for this. I haven't got all my cookware in the house yet, so I've just got this spoon from the van, and no, I have got honey in the house. Yes, I have honey to put on the top. This is going to be delicious. I have a problem. The water is, I don't know if you can see, dripping here, and all along in here. You can see here. And I think it's to do with, because of this situation with the roof just here, which I'm going to show you now. So here you can see the wall is just completely saturated and the rain is coming in here off these tiles, which isn't part of the main roof. This is like a section of roof that's been kind of added on the side here, and all of this is going to come down. But before all this comes down, all the rest of this here needs to come down. And I wasn't planning on doing that until, well, I just wasn't planning on doing it right now, but it seems to have now taken precedence. Yeah, because otherwise I'm going to have a flood in the kitchen every day. But good that it's spotted now and I haven't gone ahead and put in a new kitchen and then all the water's coming in. Oh, this is a big job. So I'm inside the roof and the water is actually coming in through the wall. And so this wall here is completely wet. Oh God, look, it's all dripping. Here at the bottom, this is not good. I think this bit of roof is gonna come down quite easily. Oh, because look. What I just have to be careful of is that all of a sudden this here doesn't all fall down on my head. So maybe I need to actually probably hide underneath here while we're doing it, or actually get a hard helmet. Oh no, find one of those. Yeah, definitely not do it while I'm here on my own. It's gonna be a fun job though. The whole situation with the water coming in is actually worse than, yes, it looks, because what is also happening is the water seems to be, I don't know, coming in probably at the back of the cupboards here, and then, I'm not sure if you can see, but there is water all along here. And when I came back after going out for a couple of hours, or actually just an hour, the whole floor here was wet. So it's actually quite a big issue that really needs to get sorted out soon, because this is just the beginning of the rains here in Portugal. There's going to be a lot more. I've got my first fire going in the house, and I'm just keeping it small at the moment just to see what the draw's like, and it seems to be really cool, really good. So this fireplace is absolutely clean, so it needs like a layer of ash in there really as well. But look how big it is. I'm going to be able to get some lovely logs on that fire this winter. It's so deep. Ah, it's nice. My favourite thing. One of my favourite things. I am now starting on this room here, and it's actually, it's filthy. It doesn't look so bad from here, but I think it's the worst room for damp in the walls. You can see here, I've had to scrape literally all the paint off of there. And it's not only that, it's like, I've actually rubbed all the wall down here, but for instance, I've got the ceiling, it's spiders, it's like webs, and I have to brush all this off. I hate doing that. The spiders all run for their lives though, so that's good. And all the other rooms no longer have spiders in them, so that's good. This is the last room to do. So it's quite a big job because I've got the ceiling to do, and then, well, I have to fix the walls first before I can paint them, so I'm trying to do them today, the ceiling today, and then the walls hopefully tomorrow. So then this room will then by the weekend be ready, because this room is going to be, it's going to be a guest room, but more importantly, it's going to be the training room. And this big box on the floor here has one of the gym pieces of gym equipment in it. And this is not really for me, although I am going to try and use it. This is for Fabi because he currently goes to the gym 3-4 nights a week, doesn't get back after work, after he goes to the gym until like gone 9 o'clock at night. So like I don't really see him that much. So hopefully this is going to be a game changer for us, and he'll come straight home from work, and yeah, although he'll be in here working out, at least he'll be in the home.
Boa tarde, pessoal, sejam bem-vindos. Aqui, Mini, vem cá. Aqui, a nossa casa nova. Nova não, uma casa mais velha que vai ficar nova. Vamos aqui pintar isso tudo. Venha, vem. Vamos aqui pintar. Como vocês veem, vai até lá embaixo o lote. Depois daquele poste, vai tudo. Vamos pintar a casa toda, vamos pintar essa frente. E seja bem-vindo para conhecer a nossa nova casa. Venha comigo. Come on. Vem, Mini. Vem, Mini. Vem. Vem, Mini. Vem, vem. Como vocês veem, nós estamos indo arrumando as coisas. Vamos colocar muita coisa no lugar. Então vamos aqui colocar. Aqui vai ser o quarto do Samuel. Por enquanto, muita bagunça, porque falta pintar aquele quarto de lá e colocamos tudo aqui. E o Samuel só vai vir no final do mês, que ele ainda está na outra casa que a gente morava. Aqui vai ser o quarto de visita, que é o quarto que nós estamos esperando vocês. Isso aqui é meu equipamento de academia, porque agora eu vou treinar em casa. Uau! E a bicicleta da Suzy. Aqui é o quarto de visita, o quarto que nós estamos esperando. Meus equipamentos de academia também, tá tudo aqui. Esse é o corredor, temos que colocar as coisas no lugar. Aqui é a nossa casa de banho, que é um banheiro, mas aqui em Portugal se fala casa de banho. Tá aqui, todas as casas de banho tem essa banheira que a gente entra, é muito bom. Aqui é o nosso quarto, nosso aconchego, está um pouquinho mais arrumado que nós preparamos, porque nós, claro que íamos vir antes. Ali aquele azul, nós vamos fazer uma surpresa, ali vamos colocar umas estrelas, que vamos ter uma ideia que estamos assim, vendo o céu, é um espetáculo. Aqui estamos na cozinha, vou acender. Tínhamos aqui uma parede, aqui era uma parede, então era uma sala muito pequenininha, abrimos essa parede e colocamos juntos a cozinha com a sala. Já compramos um tapete grande que ele vai vir aqui tudo, né? Vai ficar aqui. Já compramos um sofá também novo que vai chegar. Compramos uma estantezinha para pôr a televisão, mas já chegou, tá aí no chão por enquanto. Nossa cozinha. Esse aqui no Brasil não tem, a gente não usa, muito difícil. É um esquentador elétrico. Aqui nosso fogão é elétrico, esquentador elétrico, e não temos nem gás e não precisa de esquentador para o chuveiro. Então aqui é 80 litros. Ele esquenta, ele manda água quente para as torneiras e para o banheiro também, para o chuveiro. Aqui é a nossa lareira. A lareira é ótima. Olhem isso. É muito bom. Ontem pela primeira vez nós acendemos. Muito bom. Aqueceu. O bom é que a lareira agora, ela aquece aqui a cozinha e a gente está ali assistindo televisão e a lareira aquece tudo. Aqui está o negão, que ainda nós mudamos ontem. E então não soltamos o negão ainda, porque senão ele vai fugir. Mas já tem uma amiga ali já que está namorando. Esse é meu gato, tá comigo já. O negão tá comigo há 5 anos já.
This is Monday morning, and I'm just in bed having actually a lemon drink for my throat and honey. The cat's in the gown is here, and Meanie is there. We've just been in the house since Saturday afternoon, so they are still acclimatizing to being here. Nagaon is out on the lead exploring. Nagaon! Oh, it's all new and exciting and terrifying.
Você conhecer, né?
So Nagaon is outside on his own, well, with me, just investigating a little. He's very, he has fear because he's not been outside an apartment for, I think, 3 years. So he was outside before that, but it's a long time ago, so he's just a bit aware of everything. Nagaon. Come on. Nagaon. Oh, Nagaon, huh? Where's Nagaon? Did I step in some poo earlier? Did I step in some poo earlier? Are you very happy? Tu és muito feliz. Oh. Mimi. She is so happy. On the gown. On the gown. I haven't been feeling that great the last few days. I think I'm just a bit run down. It's my throat mainly. So I've been having lemon and honey drinks, and these are from the lemon tree in the garden, and they are great. Look at that. Look at that. Who needs, oh, they smell so good. I can smell it from here, and I'm standing way behind the camera. Lemons from the supermarket just do not smell like this from this distance. Can't wait to have this drink. Must get myself a lemon squeezer. There we go. Freshly squeezed. And I have honey from Setúbal that I was given as a gift when I stayed there. Perfect. And there's my teaspoon in the drawer. I actually have a drawer. No, teaspoon isn't there. Okay. I'm lacking utensils still, but add some honey. And that's the perfect drink for a sore throat. So as you can see, it's been a big week here or in Portugal, because it was a week that I moved into this house with my boyfriend Fabi, and yes, it's made me very reflective of how I ended up here. And for those of you who haven't followed my channel from the very beginning, I just wanted to put some context to this. So my journey began over 3 years ago, back in April 2019, when I was separated from my husband, and I decided to buy a camper van and go traveling. And so that was what I did, and I did that for a year before COVID hit. And at that time I was actually in the UK, and so I was stuck there for a few months in the first wave, and then the borders opened, and I had been thinking there while I was there for 3 months, where is it that I could go if COVID got worse, and also with Brexit, where would be a good country to go, because I knew that I wasn't going to be staying in the United Kingdom or to live there because I wanted to have a life where I wasn't in the rat race, I wasn't working, and yeah, so I decided on Portugal. And because this is a country where I knew in the van I would be safe. Portugal is actually the 4th safest country in the world. I don't know if you know that, but it is. And yes, I knew that I would be able to hide out in the van, up in the mountains and the lakes, in nature, where I love being so much. So that was the plan, and that's what happened. And so I think it was June 2020 then that I came to Portugal in the van, and that was great. And there weren't excuse me, I've had a cold the last couple of weeks, and there weren't so many tourists here because of COVID. So I got to experience a side of Portugal that not a lot of people get to see where there's not many tourists. So that was a beautiful experience. But then COVID re-emerged, and I had to stay in an Airbnb because there was restrictions on traveling. So whilst I did that, I then realized that it would be a good idea that if I was going to be stuck here in Portugal for a while, that I got my residency here, and then at least I would have one country in Europe that I knew that I could come and travel in freely. And yeah, so that's what I did to get my residency. And before COVID, my original plan was to travel more through Europe, through all the countries in Eastern Europe. And of course, I never actually got that opportunity. But COVID has led me to a different, I wouldn't say a different life, because I think I didn't know what the life I was going to have would end up looking like. I had an idea because I have a vision board, and so I knew that I wanted a home in a country that I feel safe. I don't have to have a mortgage. I don't have to work if I don't want to. So here I am today, having bought this quinta in a beautiful area of Portugal. I have a man in my life. I have a dog and a cat, and I have plenty of work here at the house to lovingly create a sustainable home here. And where I'm sitting right now, this I want to be a food forest. So here I'm going to start to plant more fruit trees and start to grow vegetables. Yes, so that's going to be happening probably in the springtime, I would think, because there's lots of other things to do here first. So I'm going to stop rambling and end the video here. I want to say thank you to you all for watching, for supporting me, for following my journey. It means so much to me to be able to share this whole experience with you. And if you like the video, please don't forget to hit the like button, share with all your friends, subscribe. I think the other one, hit the notification button. So yes, so thank you and see you next time.